Okay, so here's a brief introduction to setting up futsal at the Athens Community Center. So when you show up, if you're the person that's going to be setting things up, first thing you need to do is get up to the front desk and introduce yourself to the folks at the front and be friendly and thankful and all that sort of stuff. Um, you might want to get the good futsal ball that is for checkout up there. You might have to turn in an ID or something, or they might not ask. I don't know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But the good one is the black and white swirled pattern ball, the Ool Sport. There's another ball there that's a futsal ball too, but it's a bit too bouncy, so I usually don't use it. Um, and then what you need to do is ask them for three things. The first is to put the divider down between the two parts of the gym, and the other one is to get access to the large push broom so we can sweep off the floor because otherwise it's too slippery. And then the third is to get access to the storage closet for the goals and the sandbags. Once they know you, they might hand you the giant key ring and you can open it yourself, or someone will come from the back with the key ring and open it up and make sure you get the goals and the sandbags. Okay, so the big focus of the rest of this brief video is just on setting up the goals so that everyone knows how to do that. So when you get the goals set up, they should look like this. A couple things to notice are that the advertising should face out and the white border should not be twisted. And also that the sandbags go on the front corners of the back supports there, not in the back, because they're mainly there to keep the goal from tipping backwards when levered on the top, and so you want to weight the front. Um, okay, so the next key thing is after you get all the parts of the goals out, you want to assemble the bottom frame, and it has these little silver click button things that fit together like you would use when you set up a tent or an awning or something. A key thing to notice is that there is a button on the bottom. So you can see this one right here, but there's also one on the bottom in the corner, and make sure that that one is clicked in. I think it's on the section that faces forward, and if it comes out, then the goal kind of distorts. That's happened a couple times when people haven't noticed the little clicker that fits in on the bottom. Anyways, you get them all set up. Another thing to notice is that the back bar is curved. It's sprung because of the tension in the system, so don't step on it or put weight on the back bar. Okay, so after you've got the bottom kind of back bar set up and then the kind of flexible poles inserted into the black corner pieces, you'll notice that they stick out quite far, and you might think that you've done something wrong, but actually this is how it should look, even though they seem like they're sticking out quite a distance there. But that creates the tension that lets the goal kind of fit together right. The next thing you want to do is get the goal all rolled out nice and flat and figure out where the front is, and that's where the advertising is facing. And then you'll notice the little black pokey pin sort of thing here, and that's going to fit into the top. If you look at these posts, it's going to fit to the top here. There's a little hole in the round plastic thing at the end. So you're going to need to kind of clip it into the first one, and then when you go over to the other side, you're going to need to gently bend the pole towards the goal and insert the little pin into there, and then it'll make the sort of rectangular shape that it should look like this on the top. So after you have that pin inserted into the top of the pole, it'll look like this. And the next thing to do is to fasten the grommet on the bottom and make sure you don't twist it. So there's a little grommet that pokes onto the end of the bottom pole, and it fits in there. And then the next step is fastening all the Velcro around the bottom and the sides. The long sections of Velcro right here kind of need a twist on them to match up, and you can also wrap around the pole a couple times if you want them to be tighter. And then kind of the last step is going to be put these sandbag weights on the front corners of the kind of bottom bracket of the pole system. And the key thing there is to kind of line them up so they're actually sitting on the bar and keeping it from sliding as easily. And then you will have set up the goals. And I guess you probably know how to operate a broom, so I don't have to explain that. Well, thanks for being willing to learn this and be able to set things up at the Athens Community Center for futsal. Thanks.